That's how you start off the season. And, of course, if you don't reach that goal, that's going to be a huge disappointment. But, look, only one team can get that chip. So if I'm doing everything I can do, that's all I can do. You know what I'm saying?
That's fair enough. Thanks for your time, MP, and good luck in the second half.
Yeah, thank you, Perk. Hey, John, I ain't got too much time, so let's get into it.
Okay, we'll jump right into it. Now, you faced some ups and downs this year, but how does it feel to have navigated those challenges and emerged as a face of this franchise?
It's a blessing, John. Look, I'm just grateful to my teammates and the front office for believing in me. To the coaching staff for helping me improve and giving me a chance to win the love of my fans. You know, being named captain at such a young age it's humbling, man. I'm not even gonna lie to you, but it just shows that they believe in me, and I found my new home, honestly.
All right, that being said, I'm trying to hear this now. Are you saying you're here for the long term?
No doubt, John. I'm here. This is where I want to be. And hopefully this is the only team I ever got to play for. And it's kind of humbling to drive down the street and see my face on the buildings. Why would I want to lead that, huh?
Fitting in is really important no matter where you are and what you're doing. But do you think that there are any questions left about your fit on this team?
Only if somebody wasn't watching the game this season. Are you serious, John? After the work I put in this season, how can you still have questions? That'd be just crazy.
I got to tell you, MP, it certainly seems like you've won over the team and the city. Congrats. We look forward to next season.
Hey, look, me too, John. Thank you, man. I appreciate this talk.
All right.
Catch you soon, bud.
Okay, buddy. Thank you.
I made it out the mud. I know people ain't gonna like me. I'm no longer who I was. See, now I play for keeps. See, now I'm up for. It's bitter when it's sweet. See, now I'm up for. Boy, I leave to my pride for peace. Some minutes double lease. I don't wanna hear your crease.
I don't care what you play. As long as you're playing 2K, I want you. And you're good at it, that's all the requirement necessary.
Finish Season 1 strong with some 2K Compete events. Aboard the Concha del Mar, it's a playmaker's paradise. Because at Dime Time, you can earn prizes by working with the community to reach the target number of assists. Well, let's jump to the city, where it's time to crown our first city champions in NBA 2K22.
It's always happening in Brooklyn, the Barclays Center, right in the middle of all the action. Welcome to the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. What a beautiful Tuesday evening it is, folks. With Grant Hill and Chris Webber, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce will be joining us as well. Allie, it's all yours.
Hey, Brian, we've heard a lot of critique of some of the fouls that are called. Ask Warriors head coach Steve Kerr. He said, quote, "We've gotten out of control, gifting offensive players the ability to jump 3 or 4 feet into a guy and draw a foul. It's not a basketball play. Give the defensive player some benefit of the doubt, guys."
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Makes a good point. And Grant, these teams both stacked in the front court.
Stacked indeed, B.A. The versatility demanded in today's game, revolutionizing those positions. Now, it's not enough to just control the paint. You've got to do more.
And let's take a look at Boston's starting lineup. The core of this team, Brown and Tatum, they're the forwards. Marcus Smart out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Horford in at center. And for Brooklyn, Harrison Durant in as the forwards. The star-studded backcourt of Irving and Harden. And it's Miracle Man in at the 5. And so off the tip, it's Boston.
And you hope this early foul doesn't dissuade his aggressiveness.
His first foul. First team foul.
And a memorable moment for MP not too long ago. He won his first Player of the Week award.
And B.A., hard to argue with that choice. MP was just dominant. It could be the first of many Player of the Week awards.
he continues that level of play.
Yeah, I always want to assist tighter. I mean, James can really dish.
Schroeder against Irving. Right side, Schroeder. Outside Tatum. Lets the three fly. Rebounded by the Nets. They're coming off a win against the Nuggets.
They were so consistent from the three-point range in that one. And that's a nice weapon to have as a visiting team.
They were connecting. And when they're connecting like that, they're hard to beat. Their accuracy from outside is just incredible. And you can't measure Smart's value by the numbers. He does all the little things. I mean, he gives you toughness, courage, and a sustained effort.
And here we go. The Celtics on the run. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
Good recognition right there by Schroeder. I mean, the defense got crossed up, and he made it pay.
Pass to Miracle Man. Basket is good. Nice setup from Irving. 5 points in the game. And what stands out about Smart is how many winning plays he makes, Chris.
Could be a shot, a pass, a steal, a crucial rebound. I mean, you want him in there when the game's on the line.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
You see, he had very little resistance. I mean, he had to bring much faster help than that.
The Celtics have gone 2 for 5 to start today's game. To the inside, here's Horford, and rejected. And it's going to be out of bounds. Boston will have another go. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile one block.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
And the first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Here's Schroeder over Irving, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. Grant, he hails from Germany. Dennis Schroeder, one of the fastest guys. Boston's shooting just around 32% from the field. On the court for the Celtics. Second quarter underway. Enes Kanter out there with Robert Williams. Then there's Juan Hernan-Gomez. Then there's Josh Richardson. And it's Pritchard in at the point. Now here's Kanter. 5 on the clock. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. Brooklyn's gotten 21 points so far from three-point land. They're 7 of 10.
Thanks, guys. Well, Miracle Man, the last time out against the Nuggets, delivered quite a performance. He ended up with 36 points, and he was red hot from beyond the arc, raining down a ton of threes. All around, he had a great game. He was a difference maker. Hopefully, we'll see that same energy from him tonight.
Thanks, Allie. Absolutely. He was a one-man show in that one, Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same mentality tonight.
I think he will, because he takes being a leader seriously, and it shows in how he approaches things at both ends of the floor.
Now here's Hernan-Gomez. Can't hit the turnaround jumper. Now Durant, a dependable player on offense, giving them over 13 a game.
Here's some love for KD there, making the unselfish play.
The Celtics have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Pass to Hernan-Gomez. Now here's Richardson. They get the rebound. And Williams punches it home.
Grabs the board and goes right in for the putback. I love it, B.A.
Yeah, wanting to close the gap. Makes sense to get aggressive on the glass here.
He had 2 3-pointers in the opening quarter, and it hasn't been able to connect yet here in the second.
Pass to Kanter. Tipped. And here's Brown. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change.
He hasn't helped the cause with his shooting, but his teammates have had his back.
Here's Pritchard. He's guarded by Mills. Richardson against Durant. Back to Pritchard. 5 to shoot. Play clock. The Celtics got to hurry here. Hernan Gomez, no good. Brooklyn has gone 0 for 4 from beyond the arc here in the second quarter. Durant inside. Hernan Gomez there. Durant with the bucket. Durant's got his second basket of the night. And the Celtics call time here. And let's talk some 2K, Chris. If you're building a player, what position would be the most fun? A guard, a wing, or a big man?
I would say probably a wing. Because you can kind of switch up on the length. You can be as tall as a KD or as short as...
Hey, who's watching Jalen?
Harris against Brown.
Get the perimeter, get the perimeter.
Oh, there's the alley.
Oh, what incredible precision. Brown cutting the D to pieces with his pass.
The shot no good. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. Defense is setting the tone. We'll be back in a moment. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. Nice game. What a performance by James Harden.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
This game has his fingerprints all over it. Now looking to replicate what he did in the first half.
The star-studded backcourt of Irving and Harden. Then there's Blake Griffin. Then it's Joe Harris. And it's Miracle Man in at the 4. And that's the group for Steve Nash as we begin the second half. A tremendous mobile one block that we had to see again. Great send-back.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
Oh, you love the level of concentration Brown maintains. I mean, taking the hit well and finishing in style.
At some point, you need to know when to stop shooting. Just too many misses piling up for him.
Here's Schroeder, and it's blocked by Irving.
How about that? I mean, if Irving's blocking shots, that's a great sign for this team.
Miracle Man can't get it to go.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions. I'll tell you, man, Irving can do many things for your ball club, but at the top of the list, he's a tremendous shooter with great range and great confidence.
An 0 for 3 start to the first half is finally behind him. I mean, now maybe they can get something rolling.
Brown against Griffin. Takes one from 10 feet. Brown can't hit. You know, if you were to hand select a player to take the last shot for you, no one would bat an eye if you chose Kyrie Irving.
Ever since his shot over Steph Curry in 2016, Irving's been a legend. And some of it's his mental approach. People say he marches to the beat of a different drum. That may help him in those big moments.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks, Brian. Well, you want to talk about a super team. Last season, the Brooklyn Nets became the only team in NBA history to boast 6 players who've made it all NBA over their career. Guys, the roster has changed just a bit, but make no mistake, this team remains loaded in a way we don't see too often.
No question, Allie. Good stuff there. Thanks.
His first 3 in the second half after nearly 2 in the first. They don't want to let this fella get going.
Pass to Smart. Here's Brown. Oh, a terrific shot on the turnaround. Brown's got 4 points this quarter.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Miracle Man. Horford pulls it in. Horford's got 4 rebounds now.
It hasn't been his best quarter. I mean, he's trying to shoot himself out of the slump.
The Nets with the lead. Pass to Miracle Man. Offline with a 3.
He just keeps firing from distance. I know he's trying to heat up, but at what cost?
A nice shot by Brown.
He's caught fire here in the second half. Better late than never.
Timeout called. Brooklyn
Adjustments are a part of every game and every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
Yeah, I like the chess match that's going on. Each team trying to find and exploit the favorable matchup on the floor.
Aldridge is checked in for Brooklyn. Durant comes in for Harris. So Boston going with almost an entire new group here. Cantor's checked in for Horford. Williams comes in for Jason Tatum. Richardson's checked in for Smart. And Pritchard is subbed in for Schroeder. Pass to Brown. Here's Cantor. He's covered by Aldridge. Back to Brown. Just 5 on the clock. Shoots over Durant. Brown can't hit. Brooklyn has gone 1 of 6 from 3-point range here in the third. Not the result they're looking for. Ooh, wasted no time on that one. And it's a 10-point Nets lead.
I'm not going to lie. We forget how solid Irving is when it comes to his passing. I mean, that's a great find.
Outside, Brown. Richardson, the pass to Cantor. Back to Richardson. Over Irving. The offensive rebound. Cantor, no good. The Nets have gotten 5 of 10 shots to go. Pass to Miracle Man. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williams.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
Yeah, you can tell he feels he should have had it still. The hustle was impressive.
The Celtics making a switch here. Schroeder's checked in.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Oh, yeah, and that's what you love about him. He shows no mercy, even with a comfortable lead.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. To the middle.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a 10-point pass. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Brown. Will not go. Misses off the front iron.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Pass to Durant. Here's Miracle Man. There's the three. Off target with the shot. And so it's Brooklyn now holding a 12-point lead at quarter's end. They're communicating well and stringing together stops. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
Oh, beautiful feed. Always a luxury to have a big man who can see the whole floor.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Taking a look at the Celtics. Richardson and Brown, the 2 and the 3. Robert Williams out there with Enes Kanter. And it's Schroeder in at the point guard position. Williams has gone 80% from the field. 4 of 5 shooting. Driving to the basket. And Miracle Man gets it to go. 22 points for him.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're pouring it on right here. Trying to give the opposition no light at the end of the time. The movement off the ball is good. I mean, and the pass to hit him in stride is even better.
Here's Harden. He can't hit that time. And Boston going the other way now. Next up on the schedule, the Nuggets, a home game. And that's the first of just 2 home games for them. Richardson with it. Harden picks him up. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
The ability of Richardson to instantly elevate your team's play is incredible. He can score, he can facilitate, whatever you need to succeed.
And the Nets making a change here. Harris is checked in.
He's never rattled with the strike. Always has that nice soft touch on his free throws.
To the paint. Millsap can't get it to go.
Oh, gritty defense. Protecting the rim at all costs against the guy who has all sorts of ways to finish. In full-on catch-up mode. They're raining threes right now.
Here's Here's Miracle Man. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Pass to Tatum. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth here.
Merciless dunk right there by Tatum. Reminded the defense, he's unstoppable when he wants to be.
The Nets have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Harden against Smart. And there's the lob.
He is the story for them offensively, and a big reason why they're ahead.
Here's Brown. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Pass to Tatum. Jacks up a 3. And James Harden pulls it down. Harden's got 6 rebounds in the game. Miracle Man can't get it to go.
I mean, with all these 3-pointers he's missed in the first half, I mean, he's become a weight around the neck. Somebody tell this guy to be more unselfish.
Millsap finds Harden to the right side. Out to the right wing. Down low. Here's Millsap. Drops in the layup for 2. And now a 9-point Brooklyn lead.
The brute strength of Millsap. Not going to let the defense dictate to him. Nice work.
And Boston calls time here. They're down by 9. 1:56 left to play in the fourth. Present our New Balance Player of the Game, Dennis Schroeder.
And he really made his presence felt on the inside. Just so active and looking all game long for openings. And he found them by scoring a lot of baskets by slashing to the hoop.
Aldridge is checked in for Brooklyn. The Celtics also with a sub. Schroeder, he's checked in for Richardson.
Hey guys, the head coach for Boston had some instruction for his guys during the break. He's not happy with the amount of threes they've given up. He said, quote, if at least we were sending back some answers, but we're not. So expect a concerted effort to change that one. Guys.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Timeout called. Brooklyn. They lead by 6. 1:51 left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Miracle Man from deep three-point range. Smart grabs a miss. Boston trailing. Outside, Brown. Schroeder with it. Back to Brown. The reverse. Down the pipe it goes. Schroeder with the assist. Schroeder's got his 4th assist in this one. Minute 32 left to play in the fourth. Here's Irving. Throws it up high. Rebounded by the Celtics. Horford's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Smart for 3. And again, Boston with the triple.
Oh, that's one of those buckets that stand out. Nice play by Smart.
Pass to Harden. Here's Miracle Man. Pounded by Tatum. Irving with it. Inside. Aldridge. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. That one on Schroeder.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Nets.
They based their offense around the three-point shot today, and that was the right move. It's been a huge weapon for them all game.
They've also been killing it from the free throw line tonight. Those points keep adding up as we go along.
Williams is checked in for Horford. So he gets them both. And it's a 3-point game.
Now, that's big free throws from a player. They depend on it in those situations.
Harris against Brown. Pass to Tatum. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
We love how Tatum can miss 2 shots. The foul won't stop him.
Good on the first. And that brings him within 2 here. Both good from the line that time. Brooklyn has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the 4th quarter. To the inside. Here's Irving. Boston with a rebound.
He doesn't get the finish, but the D's got to be quicker to rotate and stop him from getting to the rim.
To take the lead. It falls.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
Yeah, he approached that one with total confidence. He has what it takes to come through in the clutch.
And he buries it.
And Aldridge needs to get more credit for being such a clutch player. He's hit so many big-time shots in his career.
And Boston calls time here. They trail by 1. And we've got 28 seconds left in the 4th. Right side Schroeder. Outside Tatum. From deep. Oh, he drained it from downtown.
He wants the ball. They want him to have the ball. And as usual, he comes through in the clutch.
Timeout called. Brooklyn. They're trailing by 2. 23 seconds left in the game. All right, guys, what's your take?
A chance to tie it up here.
Or they could take the lead if they play for the 3. Interesting decision.
Here's Miracle Man. He connects. A huge shot to tie it up. There's 18 seconds left in the 4th quarter here. Brown passes to Smart. Count it!
Crunch time is his time. Smart wants that responsibility.
Outside Irving. Shoots over Schroeder. It's in! And he's tied it up. What a shot!
Look at how assured Irving is. When the game is on the line, he demands the rock.
He got a piece of it. Regulation is ended, and we are headed to overtime. We'll get right back to the action when we return. Glad to have you with us as we get going in overtime. Neither team giving an inch in this game. And so off the tip, it's Brooklyn.
Man up on Jay. Get through, get through, get through.
Checking in for the Celtics.
Great action here if you're just joining us. About a minute into OT.
You know they're going to go to Irving in these spots. He's tremendous in scoring, and his team needs a bucket.
Boston calls timeout. Chamberlain Brown. He's checked in for Boston. Here's Schroeder.
Last 2 minutes to play. In overtime.
4 quarters, not enough. We're just over a minute into overtime now. And Tatum, the bucket on the assist from Schroeder. Tatum's got 19 points.
And we talk about Tatum's demeanor. He's been killed, focused. That's the guy you're going to take big shots.
Here's Miracle Man. Banked it in off the glass.
Great timing and coordination. Lays it in coming off that pick.
Here's Brown. Down low. Here's Williams. Got a hand on it. Harris outside. Pass to Miracle Man. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit to sweet setup on that one.
No need to risk a shot from range when you can take it inside.
Outside, Brown. And here's Smart. To the paint. Here's Williams. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Oh, nice look there from Smart, finding an open man.
Pass to Harris. Here's Miracle Man. Now here's Harden, defended by Smart. To the middle. And Durant with the big finish.
How many clutch shots have we seen Durant hit? It's countless at this point. He keeps adding to the total.
Brown inside, guarded by Durant. Brown can't hit. Durant with it. Here's Miracle Man. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
This is no let-up. This is the kind of hard-nosed competitiveness that wins games.
The kick to Tatum. Right wing. And here's Schroeder outside. Offensive board. And Williams punches it home.
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
Yeah, guys, but where was the box out? Where was Hughes letting him go back freely on the glass?
And a chance there to look back at the stunning mobile 1 block a moment ago.
Showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sent shockwaves into the opposition's sail.
Horford, he's checked in for Boston.
Oh, you got to admire the passing skills of Hart. He's really upped his playmaking totals over the years.
And the Celtics call time here. They're losing by 8. There's 21 seconds left in the first overtime period. Your thoughts, guys?
And time's running short. They just couldn't get over that hump.
I'm really curious to see what their strategy is at this point. You can't afford any wasted possession.
Substitutions on the court.
Here's Schroeder. And here's Kenner outside. Can't connect. This one belongs to Brooklyn. Things looked a little uneven for them down the stretch, but in overtime, they took control.
And B.A., I don't think they expected this one to be so hard fought. But when they went into overtime, they really poured the gas on the fire.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Allie LaForce, Chris Webber, and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. We thank you for watching tonight's game. So long, everyone.
I was noticing it looks like you sped up your release a bit on your three-point shot. Is that something you've been working on?
Yeah, I've been working on my release. And if you can get your mechanics solid and get that shot off quicker, it makes you that much more dangerous and valuable to the team. Now, that's something that coaching staff has been stressing to me since I got here. And with defense closing out much quicker at this level, you don't have a lot of time to get your shot off. So that's crucial for how we want to play. Yes.
Right on. Thanks, MP.
Yeah, no problem.
keeps. She know my for it's bitter when it's sweet. She know I for way elite. She my pride for peace. Some minutes to release. I don't wanna hear your crease. No, my for no, my for no, my for no, my for my for. I like how they want to count me out it. Was written, it ain't nothing you could type about it. I done been broke before, so I know how to go without it. Girl, I'm a hustler, I never went too long without it. You always trying to tell ya you should walk. You can't finesse me, I ain't falling for that good talk. Why would I chase a if money who I could stalk? Got a vendetta with it, sorry, it's the fault, sorry, babe. She ain't wanna with me at first, cause I had all the babes. Now she call me Peyton when I caught her play.
What time is it?
Lame, on my lane, on my place. Need a pace, grandma say. When I came, tailor made, not the same. She called me her Zad. I might do her mad. She ain't chasing clothes, she just chasing. That boy in the. He thought I was. He didn't know my hands. Who I they the judge. I made it out the mud. I know people ain't gon' like me. I'm no longer who I was. She know I play for keeps. She know my for it's bitter when it's sweet. She know I for way elite. She my pride for peace. Some minutes to release. I don't wanna hear your preach. No, my for no, my for no, my for she know my for. Turn to something else when I get in that mood. I turn a Georgie to a Benji off that moon. I had that singing Purple Rangers need the clearance. She matched my fly, my expensive. This ain't spirit, shorty. Oh, tell me what you want, what you really, really want. Be my for the summer, you get you play percussion. Goody mob in public, I won't speak about abundance unless I show you how to touch it. Writings on the wall, they can't spell it off. Wait till after dog, you turn break. I was in phase, now it's bad days. Now my paper straight, we call space space. I'm up for any hating, I can feel the vibes. I feel like wanna feel like feeling traumatized. Drama time, call it trial. On Valentine, itchy in my palm, it's probably coming time. I'm alive. Who I they the judge. I made it out the mud. I know people ain't gon' like me. I'm no longer who I was. She know I play for keeps. She know my for it's bitter when it's sweet. She know I for way elite. She my pride for peace. Some minutes to release. I don't wanna hear your preach. No, my for no, my for no, my for she know my for. Who I they the judge. I made it out the mud. I know people ain't gon' like me. I'm no longer who I was. She know I play for keeps. She know my for it's bitter when it's sweet. She know my for.
With a brand new episode of NBA 2K TV. Don't forget, the first My Team Unlimited tournament qualification game day is October 16th. Here's Brian with all of the details and more big My Team news.
Introducing the starting five for your Washington. Starting at small forward, 6'10", number 33, Kyle Kuzma. At the point, standing 6'5", 0, Salon Rice. At forward, 6'8", number 8, Ruler Hashimura. The big man, 6'10", number 21, Daniel Afro. At guard, 6'3", number 3, Bradley.
Sports. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines. D.A., take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Last season, James Harden moved past Larry Bird on the career points list. Harden said, passing one of the greatest ever is a great honor. I just got to continue to build because at the end of the day, I want my name to be mentioned with those greats. Well, it already is. Guys?
I agree, David. Every word of it. Absolutely. Thank you. So the next starting five. The talented guard pair of Irving and Harden in the backcourt. The small and power forwards are Harris and Durant. And it's Miracle Man in at the center position. And for Washington, Daniel Gafford is out there with Rui Hachimura. Then it's DeLon Wright. Then there's Kyle Kuzma. And it's Beal in at the 2. For those teams that did make a deal at the trade deadline, Greg, how hard is it to integrate a new player mid-season?
It can be tough, guys who... need the ball to be effective can be a little harder maybe to integrate, but for certain role players, it's just how quickly they learn the system.
And so off the tip, it's Washington's ball. Right with it, now defended by Miracle Man. And we've got some exciting information about MP. The news is out. Greg, he will be in this year's dunk contest.
How fun will that be? MP has some serious hops. A chance to show them off during All-Star Weekend under the brightest lights.
The shot's good from Gafford.
And an efficient start here offensively, working it inside for the easy 2.
Here's Miracle Man. Bangs home the trifecta.
Irving doing a nice job there, being creative and efficient with that beautiful assist.
Irving against Wright. Passes it to Gafford. From 10 feet out, and the jumper is on the mark. And it's Harden with the ball for the Brooklyn Nets. Their last game, a win against Boston, looking to carry it into this one.
And that was not an easy game for them. I mean, they barely hung on at the end of regulation before they were able to pull it out in overtime.
And it could turn out to be one of their biggest wins of the season. I mean, just because of the way they came through when it mattered most. That's clutch play that could serve them well going forward. Hey, you know, I like the competitive spirit, but when you look at it, I think he rushed that 3 a little bit because he was trying to get back at his opponent.
And the dunk by Hachimura.
And we continue to see Beal improve as a playmaker. Beautiful pass there.
Most NBA players are stars, Greg, once they start college basketball. But that was not the case with Rui Hachimura.
And coming over from Japan, there was an adjustment period for Rui, averaging just 2 points per game as a freshman. But he really grew his game in college. As a junior, Hachimura was a Conference Player of the Year, turning himself into a top 10 pick in the 2019 draft.
And the dunk by Hachimura.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
they're doing everything right. How about that? I mean, this could turn into a blowout very quickly.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn. And Kyle Kuzma now in year one of his 3-year, $40 million extension.
And he's improving. Stronger, better on the boards, finding ways to do more than put the ball in the hole. Well, it isn't for a lack of effort when it comes to getting up the three-pointers, but not much to show for it. He's going to lose the green light here very early in this game if this keeps up.
It's good on the putback. Gafford's got 6 points.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
And again, no good by Brooklyn.
You know, he just has not been himself this period. Just too inconsistent up and down at the offensive end.
Here's Beal. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's his first.
When talking about Bradley Beal, Frank, we're not just talking about one of the league's elite shooters. We're talking about one of the league's elite scorers.
And if you don't hear Beal mentioned in the same breath as some other NBA superstars, you should. He's capable of putting up a 50-piece on any given night. This is no specialist. This is an absolute superstar.
And here is Wright after the three-pointer from Miracle Man. Harrell with it, now guarded by Miracle Man. Beal the pass to Harrell. And it's Durant with the rebound.
And mark that one down right there. It's going to be a long time until we see him miss another one like that.
Irving's shot is good.
How about Irving showing you great energy there, just refusing to be boxed out?
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Outside, Beal. An offensive rebound. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Here's Miracle Man, guarded by Wright. Irving attacking. That shot off. Now the Wizards take it the other way. They come in fresh off a win against the Heat.
And that one was all about offensive execution. Running your plays, picking your spots.
Yeah, you know, not deviating from the game plan is critical. You've got to trust in the system.
The pass to Miracle Man. Three-pointer. Basket is good. The assist from Harris.
3-point field.
And it's 9 points for Miracle Man.
You know, with Harris, if you're open, he's going to make sure he finds you.
Wright dishes to Beal. Pass to Bogdanovich. There's the three. Sinks the three-pointer.
The refill. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
No good from Miracle.
And you know what? He's just not on his game. No doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
Now here's Beal. He has 5. Five to shoot. The Wizards need to get a shot off here. Hachimura, no good.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
And so it's Washington. Ahead by 9 is the quarter. And plenty of scoring on this team, but Kyrie Irving...
Coaches want me to be aggressive.
Now into the
lineup here for Brooklyn. Nets leading by 6. Rui Hachimura out there with Bogdanovich. Then there's Bradley Beal. Then there's Harrell. And it's Wright in at the point guard. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington.
What a find by Griffin. He's a lot more skilled as a passer than he gets credit for as far as power forwards go. He has terrific vision.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Hi, Kevin. Well, Miracle Man in their last game against the Celtics was outstanding. He dropped in 38 points and got there the usual way. An impressive barrage of three-pointers. He put up numbers that really jumped out in the box score. A very solid performance. Kevin, we'll see what he's got in Arsenal tonight.
Yeah, David, in stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions when he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
For sure, and draws so much defensive attention that it opens up opportunities for others.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Irving passes to Miracle Man, and he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
And here's Griffin. He'll bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. That'll be the second of this two-game road trip. The shot's good from Miracle Man.
And it seemed like they couldn't get anything to fall in that opening quarter, but you can just feel the momentum starting to shift.
Yeah, things are starting to look up. I mean, they're making amends for that slow start. Finding a rhythm right now.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Moving against Wright. Pass to Hachimura. 6 on the shot clock. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Hachimura's got 7 now in this quarter.
And showing some toughness on that take. Hachimura, these kinds of buckets can energize a team.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a quick one as both teams try to gain an edge. It's been quite a game for Miracle Man.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on them from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Well, you know, the stroke looks fantastic. Even when he's had a hand in his face, it hasn't affected him at all.
Starting off the second half, here's Steve Nash's 5. Irving and Harden, the 2 star guards. The small and power forwards are Harris and Durant. And it's Miracle Man in at the 5, patrolling the paint. And Clark, you know, you were actually one of the original stretch bigs, so do you think your game would be more suited for today's NBA?
Kevin, stretch big may be stretching it a little bit in analyzing my game. I did have a decent shot, but my work was done with ball skills and scoring inside. I would have added the perimeter shot, so I think I would have been able to handle today's game effectively, being kind of a combo forward, big enough to do work inside, but skilled enough to get outside too.
Beal with the bucket.
That is room service delivery from right there for the sweet time to create a high percentage shot.
This is it to Miracle Man. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
Kuzma against Harris. Kuzma can't get it to go.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
Out left to the wing, shoots it, and it's off the back rim, no good.
Early on, he tried to shoot his way out of this funk, but later in the game now, he might want to just give it up and look for his teammates to do the scoring.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Thank you for the baton, Kevin. Kyrie Irving, of course, marches to the beat of his own drum. At times, that might rub people the wrong way.
Brooklyn.
Kyrie says, I've learned lessons from it. That's the most beautiful and exciting part, just the growth. What I'm saying is, it's always been bigger than the game.
Coming on to the
shooting their 5th free throw of the game here.
And really, the form at the line all season has been terrific. 79% as a team.
And they've made progress in that department from last season going into this one, guys. I mean, the numbers have improved.
.135 left in the third quarter. Mills passes to Miracle Man. Rebound, Washington.
He's really slowed down a bit here in the second half. He hasn't converted a 3 yet after the tremendous first half he had.
And there's the pass to Harrell. That one falls, coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Dinwiddie's got 3 assists now in this one.
And Dinwiddie's very cerebral.
And you know what, Greg? I love what he said. I mean, he said, I think there's a difference between internal confidence and situational confidence. That's a beautiful, profound statement. He believes in himself regardless of his environment and attributes that belief to his upbringing and his family.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Will it go? He takes it in. There it goes. It's in, and the Wizards' lead is cut down now to just 4 points with the basket from Miracle Man. Outside, Bogdanovich. Kicks to Dinwiddie. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation. Wizards making a switch here. Shimura is checked in. And then for Brooklyn, Harris is checked in for Hart. And Irving subbed in for Patty Mills. Here's Miracle Man. A 3-pointer, no good.
No other way to put it. Just a rough quarter in terms of scoring. He has not been healthy at all.
And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Possession to Brooklyn. Substitution on the court.
There's 14 seconds left here in the third quarter. Beal deciding where to go with it. Here's Harrell. Can't cash in from close range. And that's it for the third quarter. Both teams scoring well as we head to the fourth. Wizards lead by 4. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. A moment now to reset the lineups, back to us by Gatorade, all fueled up here for the fourth quarter. So on the floor for Washington, Bradley Beal is out there with Wright. Then it's Rui Hachimura. Then there's Bogdanovich. And Harrell's in at the 5. Here's Beal. And it's Durant with the rebound. KD's got his 5th rebound in this one. To the left wing. Here's Miracle Man. Off target with his 3.
You know, brick after brick after brick. I mean, that's been the story for him this quarter. I mean, he's got to brain it in down the stretch here.
And that one drops.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Now a timeout call by Brooklyn.
And he has not been on his game here. He's forcing a lot of shots, and the team is suffering because of it. It's time for him to focus on getting his teammates involved.
Daniel Gafford's checked in for Harrell. Nets trail by 6. Here's Miracle Man. Rebound, Washington. Gafford's got 5 rebounds tonight. Irving against Wright. Outside, Bogdanovich. Kept alive. Here's Gafford. He'll not drop through. That miss puts him at 6 for 10. And it's Irving with the ball for the Nets. To the left side wing. Here's Miracle Man. He's covered by Bogdanovich. That one good for 2.
Yeah, he's got those Inspector Gadget arms. I mean, they go on forever. Durant, a threat on the offensive glass, too.
And Wright kicks to Beal. Right side, Bogdanovich. Gafford trying to break free. And there's Bogdanovich. That's good on the assist by Wright. Nets trail by 6. Here's Miracle Man to the inside. Irving passes to Miracle Man. Back to Irving. Here's Miracle Man. Bogdanovich grabs the miss. Bogdanovich has got rebound number 5 here tonight.
It has not been his game so far. I mean, he's trying his best, giving great effort, but little has gone his way.
Good.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
He is delivering a lot of room service times tonight. One sweet one after another.
Miracle Man, the pass to Claxton. Poked away. 5 on the clock. The Nets working the ball around now. And the rejection by Gafford. To the middle. It's blocked. Irving against right. Irving passes to Miracle Man. Down low, here's Claxton. Uses the glass to finish the way.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Kyrie Irving.
And he's played this entire game on his front foot, Kevin. I mean, driving the lane, going to the rim with purpose, and getting those points the hard way.
And Washington making a change. Kuzma's checked in. Then for the Nets, Aldridge comes in for Nicholas Claxton. And James Harden subbed in for Durant. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in to what the head coach of the Wizards was getting across in the huddle. He talked about the mindset they need to have and what he wants to see the rest of the way. Engagement at both ends and making good decisions with the ball. Guys?
And Harden comes to help. A three from Bogdanovich. It's hauled in by Harris.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
An even 3-on-3 break. Here's Kuzma. Rebounded by the Nets. Harris has got 4 rebounds in this game. Inside, here's Miracle Man. Good work defensively by Hachimura. Wizards leading by 4. To the paint. Here's Gafford. And Gafford throws it down.
Man, what a pass that was there. He really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
Timeout called, the Nets. They trail by 6. 59 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Irving. 55 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Aldridge kicks to Irving. Here's Miracle Man, covered by Gafford. And Aldridge slams it in.
Aldridge never backs down in these big moments. A player who wants the ball in clutch situations.
And the Miracle Man is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. He is checked in for the Wizards. He hits the first one, and that puts them up by 5.
Well, you know, you've got to really appreciate DeLon Wright's relentless desire to get better. I mean, this guy is constantly trying to hone his craft.
Here's Miracle Man, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his second.
Kyle Kuzma picks one up.
Yeah, good job to take it right at them.
Yeah, really left him no choice there. He had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
36 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. This may be their most important possession.
No doubt about it. As long as they don't make any major mistakes, this one's in the bag.
Back to Beal. Now Hachimura. He kicks it to right. 4 on the shot clock.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
Timeout called. The Nets, they're trailing by 6. 15 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what's your take?
There's still a sliver of hope.
Yeah, but they've got to score and then foul immediately.
The 3 from Harden. Washington with the rebound. Led by as many as 14 points. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Third team foul. At the line for Washington.
The first free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's an 8-point game. Here's Miracle Man to the inside. Stripped away. And so it's the Wizards with the win. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step to becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity. And this is what
they came out to do.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. And we'll see you next time.
Nice to see everybody.
So, MP, some high-profile players have skipped the dunk contest lately, worried about being seen as more than a dunker. Now, why did you decide to participate?
Frank, that's a good question. Look, first of all, the fans want to see it, and I make a living because of the fans, so I want to give them what they want. It's a thank you, but I'm also an entertainer, so it's what I do. And then there's the organization. I want to put the spotlight on us, you know, represent for those guys, put on a show, get the conversation going about what we're capable of doing as a team this year. And let's just be honest, it's fun. You know, I'm looking forward to it, and I think it's going to be a blast.
Well, MP, some Vegas odds makers have you as a 200-to-1 long shot at taking home the dunk title. Now, do you think those are good odds for you?
Hey, man, everybody's entitled to their opinion, and I don't think that's right, obviously, but I'm going up against some pretty great dunkers, so I get why I'm not the favorite.
So are you looking to prove them wrong, then?
No. It's not that serious. I'm just looking to have some fun, bring some attention to our city and the organization, and just to stay healthy so I can have a great second half of the season. Okay, we good? Thank you.
And reach the Emerald tier before Saturday at 10 a.m. Pacific time so you can participate in the first game day for the $250,000 My Team Unlimited tournament. When it starts, you'll have 4 hours to compete against the community and earn the highest game score possible, with the top qualifiers on both generations earning a spot in the tournament. So get qualified, get to the game day.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And a dark night here in South Beach, host to our game tonight. Hi, and thanks. Hey, Allie.
BA, we've seen smaller...
Well, we'll see what comes of it, Allie. Thank you. Now the opening lineup for the Brooklyn Nets. Harrison Durant in as the forwards. The star-studded backcourt of Irving and Harden. And it's Miracle Man in at the center position. And for Miami, inside it's Adebayo with Tucker playing the 4. Victor Oladipo is out there with Will Barton. And it's Hardaway in at the 3 spot. And some great news for MP. He'll be at All-Star Weekend participating in the Rising Stars game.
And that's a huge honor in this league. Getting selected to play in that event is well-deserved. MP has a very bright future.
And we know it's never easy to play on the road, Grant. Just how tough are lengthy road trips?
Well, I'll tell you, after game 3 or 4 or 5 on the road, you definitely feel it. I mean, towards the end of a road trip, it's a struggle to play near 100%.
So it's Miami now, after the basket by Brooklyn. And finished off by Adebayo.
Well, you want some unselfishness from a guy who's capable of scoring. And Tim Hardaway says, you know what? My teammate's open. I'm going to get him the ball.
Here's Miracle Man. 23 points his last outing.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, and absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Oladipo finds Hardaway. To the wing, right side. Adebayo passes to Hardaway. And the three-pointer goes.
Well, we know that Tim Hardaway Jr. can space the floor. You don't want to allow him to start cooking.
Outside Irving. About a minute and a half through the first quarter.
Boy, and when it comes to providing leadership, everyone tackles it a little bit differently. Irving isn't that Kevin Garnett type motivator. He's not going to talk all game like Chris Paul. This guy leads with his play.
And so he makes both from the line. And what we've seen is guys want to play alongside Irving.
Yeah, people who know him best vouch for him and will even join a team partly because of him. Plus, this guy is so insanely talented. You know when he's on, he gives you the best chance to win.
Hardaway, the pass to Adebayo, and the shot goes down. Adebayo's got 6 points.
Boy, 4 for 4 to get things started. Must have been a good shoot-around this morning.
On the wing, Durant. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
Second violation, Miami ball.
For Miami, they've gone 4 of 4 from the floor. Perfect start. Outside Hardaway. Here's Adebayo. Sinks another one. He's on a roll, starting 4 for 4.
Impressive. 5 straight makes. Love the play calling here.
Harden against Barton. Pass to Miracle Man. To the paint. They grab their own miss. Durant with the bucket.
Yeah, Kevin Durant working right there on the interior. This guy, if you allow him to touch the paint, he will put it home.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Now Hardaway. Over Harris. Hits the front of the rim and out.
Well, it's a make-or-miss league. Sometimes the Jays just don't fall. It wasn't a bad shot.
Outside Durant. Clock at 6. Pass to Miracle Man. It's hauled in by the Heat. They're moving on after the tough loss at the hands of the Pelicans.
And coming into that one, honestly, they were hoping to pull off an upset, but the talent differential was just too much to overcome.
You have the sense that they expected that result. Once they dug themselves into a hole, I thought they let go of the rope.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Man, the defender really went after him.
And the Heat with some changes. Strus, he's checked in for Hardaway. Martin comes in for Barton. And it's Hero in for Oladipo. Now here's Hero, an aggressive player on offense, scoring around 16 a game. 1:14 left in the first. Brown with the steal. Pass to Mills. Here's Miracle Man. Aldridge outside. Outside, Brown. And he lobs it up top. That one's good. This game is all even.
Great teamwork and great timing.
Oh, spectacular play. Here's Martin, defended by Harden. Pass to Tucker. And the layup falls.
You know, we see this a lot from Tucker. Scores by overpowering the defender with his tremendous strength.
Outside Harden. 29 seconds left to play in the first. Here's Miracle Man. Checked by Tucker. Clock at 4. Here's Brown. Strus grabs the miss. Inside. And finished off by Adebayo.
What a confident dunk by Adebayo. He knows there's little the defense can do once he's elevated.
Miracle Man can't get it to go. And so the first quarter is in the books. Heat out in front. They're up by 4. And some good young players for the Miami Heat, including Tyler Hero.
Had a great opportunity from...
Now
entire new group here. Tucker's checked in for Bam Adebayo. Hardaway comes in for Strus. Barton, he's checked in for Martin. And Victor Oladipo is subbed in for Hero. And so in the game for the Nets, they've got Kyrie Irving. He's out there with Joe Harris. LaMarcus Aldridge out there with Kevin Durant. And it's Miracle Man in at the power forward position.
Thanks, guys. Well, Miracle Man, the last time out against the Wizards, gave them a bit of a boost. He dropped 23 points and also did a lot of damage from long. Yeah, what else is new? Once again, he left the defense grasping for answers.
Okay, thanks for that. You know, the impact he had on that game was big.
And it's not easy to point to just one area he made a difference, but his effect was felt all over the place. He was on fire.
Pretty much in attack mode the whole evening. We'll see if he plays with that same level of aggression here tonight.
Here's Barton following the bucket by the Nets. Over Harris. And again, it's Miami converting. There's 57 seconds left in the first half of this one. Irving against Brown. Here's Miracle Man. Hardaway grabs the board. Miami trailing. Pass to Oladipo. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Oladipo.
That looks like a lack of focus. You've got to question what he was trying to accomplish there.
And the Heat making a change here. Strus is checked in to the inside. Durant using his post moves to get the 2 points. Durant's got 5 points now in the quarter.
I just love the ball movement.
2-second difference between shot and game clock. Durant against Hardaway. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Hardaway's got 12 points in the game.
Well, Tim Hardaway has been on point all game. This guy's been aggressive and engaged.
Doesn't go for him. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. It's the Nets. They're up by 3. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Tim Hardaway really making a difference here.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
Inside, it's Adebayo with Tucker playing the 4. Will Barton is out there with Victor Oladipo. And it's Hardaway in at the 3 slot. That's the group in the game for the Heat. All right, Grant, if you could be GM for one rebuilding team right now, which would it be?
Oh, wow. That's tough. I mean, you got the Grizzlies with Morant. You got the Pels with Zion. You got the Mavs with Doncic. You know, I'll probably stick with the Pelicans and Zion Williamson. I think he has a lot to offer and has the ability to dominate in this league.
Here's Miracle Man. It's good. Off the assist from Harden.
3 points.
Harden's got 3 assists in the game.
Yeah, the focus of the defense. I mean, James Harden was able to use that attention and turn it into a hoop for someone else.
A 3, Hardaway. Offensive rebound. Adebayo. Ooh, he's been flawless tonight. Now he's 6 for 6.
And he's been doing this for them all game. I mean, just staying alert and taking advantage of every opportunity.
And he's back-to-back games like this. He is on a tear, competing with every ounce of energy he's got. After hitting nothing from downtown in the first half, that's his second make sense.
And KD always in the debate over who's the top dog in this league.
And what's interesting is he doesn't really want any part of that discussion. He said, one thing I told myself, don't worry about who people say is the best player. Blocking out distractions is key to achieving greatness.
Timeout called, the Heat. And now that they have some time to get a little bit of rest, it's time for these players to regroup while hydrating themselves with some Gatorade, looking to gain a boost of energy as they continue to play in this game.
And staying hydrated is the only surefire way to do it. An athlete's body doesn't have the same power and stamina without proper hydration. These guys will be sure to use this timeout wisely. Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Pass to Martin. Now here's Oladipo. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Sends it home from three-point land.
They're on fire right now, shooting 80% to start the second half.
Back to Brown. And he lobs it up to the rim.
Oh, incredible. Save that one. I want to watch it again.
Awesome. The Heat have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break. Pass to Tucker. Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Such a wide open look. Hero's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Timeout called, Brooklyn.
And with Tyler Hero, he's shown he can score. He has a skill set to get consistent points and knows how to find his spots on the floor.
Strus, he's checked in for Miami. Brown comes in for Oladipo. And a change for the Nets. Griffin, he's checked in for Brown. It's Griffin, high post. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Up high and down it goes on the lob.
The ball handling and passing of Griffin. It's what helps set him apart from other power forwards.
And Hero is solid without the ball as well. Great movement.
Yeah, I mean, he's still improving in that area, but his backdoor cuts are getting better. He really knows how to get easy scores that way. He just needs to learn to not settle for those off-balance shots.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, the Heat culture is all about work, and this roster is littered with overachievers. Jimmy Butler said, quote, "The Miami Heat look for those diamonds in the rough. Players that are hungry, players that have some dog in them and play for one another. These guys do what it takes to be in the league for a while." Brian?
Boy, they compete, right, Allie? Thanks for that. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. Back to Hero. Down low. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. So the Nets making a switch here. Aldridge is checked in. Here's Miracle Man. He's got 22. We've got 1:08 left in the third. Back to Aldridge. And it's good for 2. And it's a 6-point Brooklyn lead.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Miami has gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. Pass to Brown. On the take. And Brown with the stuff.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness.
Mills with it. Just 5 to shoot. Shoots over Brown. And it's off the back of the rim. No good.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
And it's rejected. And he gets it back. And it's out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession. Oladipo's checked in for Miami. And the Nets making a change here. And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Nets.
They've made the long-range shot look like a layup at times in this one.
Yeah, and something else that served them well are all the turnovers they've caused and the points that have come along with those.
Fourth quarter now. We're about 1.5 minutes in. On the floor for the Nets. The star-studded backcourt of Irving and Harden. Then it's Nicholas Claxton. Then it's Joe Harris. And it's Miracle Man in at the 4.
Now, Victor Oladipo's passing skills probably unappreciated. This guy is very unselfish and capable.
And that replay courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Miami has gotten just 1 of their 4 threes to go here in the fourth quarter. Here's Hero. Not going to go that time. And Brooklyn going the other way now. Pass to Miracle Man. And again, it's the Nets missing for Miami. They've gone 4 for 10 in the fourth. Oladipo outside. Hardaway on the wing. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Strus with the bucket.
That's a clutch shot by a big-time shooter. And where's the D?
Three-pointer. Miracle Man can't get it to go. Miami has got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the fourth. Outside Hardaway. And he's going for the lob. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. And Harden gets it to go on the assist by Harris. And the Nets lead by 7.
Few guards in the league can carve out space on the interior the way Harden does.
And the Heat call time here. They trail by 7. 1:56 left to play in the fourth quarter. And now let's take a look at the New Balance Player of the Game.
Defensively, they were not prepared for his inside game. They were not able to deny him the ball, and once he got it, he was so quick and able to get to work. Just a masterful performance in the paint tonight.
Man, if only he could play this well every night. This hometown crowd was not prepared for him to just go off like he did in this one.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Eric Spoelstra's huddle. He told the squad, run when you have the chance. We can't score all of our points in the half court. Push the rock. Let's see if they listen to Coach. Back to you.
Outside Harden. A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth. Miracle Man can't get it to go. For Miami, they've gotten 6 of 12 shots to go here in this fourth quarter. Count it. And now just a 3-point Brooklyn lead.
Well, how about the competitive nature? Tim Hardaway Jr. Important spot, no problem. Well, not exactly one of those big, burly power forwards, right? He depends on his leaping ability more than those guys, and it serves him just fine.
Takes it inside, and he banks it home with one hand.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Here's Adebayo. And the shot's good.
From role player to all-star, Adebayo has made the leap. Why? Effort plays like that.
Inside. Adebayo grabs the board.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Money! What a beautiful shot! Brings him within 3!
Well, there's a reason they trust this guy in big moments. Tim Hardaway Jr., no problem, he said.
Outside Irving. Over to the left wing. To the paint. Here's Aldridge. And it's good!
And Aldridge needs to get more credit for being such a clutch player. He's hit so many big-time shots in his career.
To the inside. Here's Adebayo. And he sinks it. What a beautiful shot. Brings him within 3.
Boy, the bucket's been 5 feet wide for him. He's dropping everything in.
To the middle. Here's Aldridge. No good there. Hey, Tucker with the defensive effort.
And there's only one option. They need a triple.
You've got to keep your composure and execute to get a quality look from 3.
And a smart choice right there. I mean, you can't allow them to just drain the clock.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. They're ahead by 3. 19 seconds left in the fourth quarter. 19 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. And here are the Heat now.
Brooklyn foul. Number 00. That's his first personal foul. First team foul. Miami calls timeout. Hey, fans, who wants the free t-shirt?
Adebayo against Aldridge. For 3, Oladipo. Oh, bangs home the 3. Oh, an enormous three-pointer. 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ball game. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime. It'll be the Heat off. Flip for Miami. Struce, he's checked in for Tucker, and it's Hero in for Oladipo. So the Nets making a switch here. Harden at the 2 with Harris at small forward. Then there's Kevin Durant. Then it's Kyrie Irving, and it's Miracle Man in at the center position. Can they get it? And it's laid in by Hero.
When he decides he wants to take it to the bucket, it's really hard for anyone to slow him down.
Here's Durant. Making his presence felt here. He's now 6 for 9 in this game.
Well, we know Kevin Durant is one of the elite players in the NBA. If there's a big shot to be made, he wants to take it.
Here's Hero. Rebounded by the Nets. Irving's got 6 rebounds in the game. Pass to Miracle Man. Back to Irving. Here's Miracle Man. Counted by Adebayo. Now here's Harris. And Harris throws it down.
Joe Harris, confident, fearless, big-time shot delivery.
Here's Hero. Finds it again. 6 for 12 and remaining assertive.
This has been the story of the game. A battle fought on offense.
And it is a major disadvantage down the stretch if you can't guard. This may just come down to who has the ball last.
Harris. Soft touch off the glass. And the Nets lead by 5.
Well, Mr. Harris in the clutch. Welcome to the show.
The Heat have gotten 4 of 8 attempts to drop in overtime. Pass to Struce. Back to Hero. Here's Struce. Another shot. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
That's his second personal
Just
foul.
an enforcer for this team. Adebayo is no stranger to physical play, whether he's receiving it or dishing it out.
A different look for Miami. Tucker's checked in for Struce. Hardaway comes in for Martin. And Victor Oladipo is subbed in for Hero. Out left to the wing. Pass to Miracle Man. Now Harris. Count it!
Well, he put it away inside. Harris known for his distance shooting, but you love to see him willing to get inside and make easy ones.
And here are the Heat now. Here's Hardaway. He can't get it to go. Good D by Harris. And he commits the intentional foul.
That's his third personal foul. Second team foul.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
That's his second personal foul.
So the first one drops, and that increases the lead to 6.
Shooting for Brooklyn.
And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 7-point game.
Making the most of his trip to the line and helping them extend their lead.
Time called here. The Heat decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 7. 20 seconds left to play in overtime. All right, guys, what do you think?
Substitution on the court.
Pass to Miracle Man. Let's go with a 3. Yes, and a nice assist from Harden.
The playmaking of Harden just continues to evolve. He's so crafty with his passes.
So we see the Nets get the win here. They escaped with the W, even though they needed a few extra minutes to pull it off.
And both teams gave their all. But when it came down to overtime, it was about who had more determination.
And that'll do it, folks. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Dorisburg, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching tonight's game. We'll see you later.
Absolutely tremendous job defensively, MP. Hey, walk me through your performance on that end.
Look, everything starts on the defensive end for us. Good defense leads to good offense, and that's never more true than after a turnover when we can get out there in transition. Now look, so the more pressure I apply, the more turnovers I generate, the more easy buckets we get as a team. It's a beautiful thing, John.
Absolutely, MP. Hey, thanks for your time.
All right, y'all, how we doing today?
Hey, man, major props on making the Rising Stars Challenge.
Thanks, John.
And what does it mean to you and your team to earn this honor?
No, John, it's okay. It's nice, but I don't think anyone's going to remember who was in the Rising Star Challenge years from now, though.
Aw, come on. You must be losing track of all the accolades you received by now.
Yes, you could say that, but don't get me wrong. I deserve this, no doubt, but there are much bigger fish to fry.
Speaking of superstars, Jalen Rose told me recently that All-Star Weekend is like the biggest party in all of sports. How much are you looking forward to the hoopla surrounding the games?
You know I love hoopla, John.
It's true. Man, you're one of the biggest hoopla fans I know.
Look, no doubt, I like to get in there and mix it up. See and be seen. Look fresh, act fresh, be fresh. That's my motto.
Oh, come on, man. You have to put that on a T-shirt.
Look, act, be. Yo, hey, I kind of like that. Could be something that... I see you, John. Good looking out. All right, I'm good. Thank you, guys.
MP, what can I say? I was wrong about you, brother. You could put together a nice little season here. Rookie of the Year favorite, MVP contentions. It's impressive, no doubt, which is why I hope you don't crack under pressure. Now, I'm not saying you will. I've learned not to bet against you, but this is going to be unlike anything you've seen in your life. This ain't YouTube. This is the NBA. You're going to have more press, more fans, more everything than ever before. Chase this thing. I got to be honest. I'm not sure you got what it takes to pull this off, but I guess we'll see. Carry on.
I wish you happiness.
for a tip segment.